Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Karen's Retirement. And of course, I'm Karen. And this morning, I'm going to talk about the 5 things that you should never share with anyone. And I, of course, have overshared all of these things because I just didn't know any better. I found myself growing up in a community where at work, at home, at school, in relationships and stuff, these are the kind of things that everybody shared with each other because that's just the way it was. First of all would be regrets. I've talked about some of my regrets to people, and I've heard a lot of the same. But with regrets, they're bad things, bad days, just bad decisions we've made, bad things we've said, bad things we've done, and people, places, and things where we shouldn't have been, and we regret them. Just learn from them. And that's a hard thing to do. I mean, I know it is for me. Number 2, your pain. I've shared a lot of my pain, my emotional pain, my mental pain, my physical pain, just because I needed someone to talk to. And I've talked to too many people about it. So, don't share your pain with everyone. Your body aches, your mental state, there are people you can talk to, whether it's your friends or a family member, a good friend or whatever, a therapist if you need to. Been there, done that. Can't say it did me any good. I think I've been to therapy several times. Am I oversharing that? About your medications, your surgery, just keep it within the family, I guess, which is probably a safe bet. Your resentments. Don't share your resentments. Cut them out. Yes, I'm reading off my notes here. I have notes. I need notes. I'm not very good at flying off the seat of my pants here yet. Although I am flying off the seat of my pants. Anyway, I'm oversharing. So, like your negative thoughts, no one needs to know because it does lead to gossip. It does. And I've been all a part of that. The gossip scene, the toxic girl, the whatever. And if you're holding on to those things, all it does is eat you up. And yeah, I have found that. I have definitely found that all these things have eaten me up because I didn't have anybody to talk to. So actually, while I'm doing these videos, just to let you know, yes, I'm doing it to share with all of you and hopefully not overshare, but I'm also doing it for myself because talking through these things for myself, to myself, about myself, helps me because therapy didn't. I've been to therapy many times. Many, many times. Don't tell everybody about your plans. Now, this is a mistake I've made repeatedly. Repeatedly made this mistake. There was a time, and I'm going to say a few of them, there was a time about 20 some odd years ago, both of my boys joined the military, and one of them ended up out in Honolulu. I went out and visited for 10 days, and I decided that I would go out and stay for an extended period of time. And I told people about it. And man, the negative comments, the negative BS, the Debbie Doubters, the whole thing. And so at that time I didn't go, but I did eventually go for a couple months when my granddaughter was born. But I don't tell anybody about what you're doing. I'm like, people aren't always supportive. They just aren't. They aren't always supportive. And the one plan I know that I haven't exactly discussed a plan, but I'm not going to, this isn't my permanent home. And so I have kind of shared some of that with my neighbors. And, I shouldn't be. They don't need to know. It's none of their business. Because there's the dream squashers. I've had a lot of dream squashers in my life, which then led me to squash my own dreams, of course. They put you down, they make fun of you, they discourage you. Here it is, go after your dreams and desires, be quiet and achieve, because then you win. You win. Don't tell about your finances. I see a lot of that on here, and I get it. Like when people get monetized and they talk about, what they've made and stuff like that, and I don't know that I would do that. No, I'm not monetized, I don't have enough hours, and I'm not in a hurry to be monetized. I'm having a good time-ish being on here and talking to all of you and to myself, of course. talking about your finances, people will take advantage of you. I've been taken advantage of a few times over finances back in the day. Yeah. So, you know, people aren't going to understand you. I know that there are a lot of people in my life that don't understand me, and it's been very difficult. And I don't feel that I'm oversharing that. I don't feel that that's one of the 5 things I shouldn't be sharing. But yeah, in the comments, let me know about some of the 5 things that you feel shouldn't be shared with anybody. The 5 things that maybe you don't share with anybody, and you don't have to share it here either. So, and I want to let you guys know, if you're interested, that I have also been putting my videos up in the community section on my page. And if anybody wants to, they'll be the same ones that I'm already posting. But if you want to add comments and things like that, I believe it's my subscribers who can do those things. Let's have a conversation and we can talk about other things and things you want to know or things you want to share that you feel comfortable with sharing. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm just sharing what I feel comfortable with. I'm sharing what resonates with me. And a lot of those things I am finding off YouTube. And I have to say that I'm on YouTube quite a bit. And I'm learning a lot. Not just about making videos or anything like that. As you can see, I'm flying off the seat of my pants on a regular basis. But yeah, those are 5 of the things that I wished I hadn't ever shared with anyone. But I have, and that's just the way it is. So I hope you all enjoy your day. I think I'm going to go and take a drive. It's a beautiful day. I may or may not video it, and I may or may not share it. So if you've gotten this far in the video and you realize that I've talked about that, if you're interested in seeing a drive or whatever, let me know. If not, that's okay. So y'all enjoy your day. Have a great week, and we'll see you soon.